Come up, rip it.
Contact!
As you're doing this, you want to keep someone eye contact at all times. That's possible when you can. You're looking at him.
Contact!
Move.
Yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Murphy. This is Rios.
What's up, guys?
We've been shooting together for quite some time now, and I decided to throw him onto this video.
He wants me.
Something like that, but I just needed extra hands in order to help with this fold AR. But yeah, he's share with them a little bit about your background.
My background. I did 9 years in the military, Army. Been shooting quite a bit, and can't give you too much after that. Let's just keep it like that.
There you go. I've only been shooting for about 3 years, so.
But I've been shooting for quite a bit.
Yeah, he's obviously had a lot more experience, but I think it was very valuable for him to come with me and do these kinds of drills because being in the military, he sees things that I can't as a simple ass civilian. So we're gonna talk a little bit about Fold AR, this concealable rifle. You can pack this thing in a Yep.
It's my first time handling it.
Yeah, something like that. So pretty much Fold AR, literally it's Fold AR, and you're actually folding it from the barrel instead of just the stock, or yeah, just kind of where that stock rolls. So, but yeah, just first glance, first looks on this. Rios, what's your thoughts?
I like it. It's very compact, you know. Even though it's, once you understand how to use it and the functionalities, and with repetitions, you can unfold this thing and fold it pretty quick, you know. Just bring it back. Obviously, gotta learn. Bolt to the rear, gun back folded. Compact. Bring it into a backpack.
Pretty much. And some of the drills that we were running, we ran it in in a big backpack,
yeah.
And then we ran it also in a business suitcase. So if you
a little satchel,
something like that, right? So, anyways, but yeah, if you're out and about, if you do a lot of business stuff like me, I do a lot of business casual things. So yeah, I literally pack that thing in there, and you're able to whip this thing out. And if there is a mass shooting going on, and you can whip that out.
Too easy.
Rifle will always beat pistols, right?
Every single time in a gunfight. Every single damn time.
Exactly. Every time in a gunfight. Not only do you have more points of contact holding a rifle than are with a pistol, but you have a lot more capacity, which means better chance of living, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what's with y'all states who hold 10 rounds. That is
Come on, are you even American?
Right, seriously, that hurts my soul. But, you know, obviously, if you're living in one of those unfortunate places that only allows you to hold 10 rounds, then
Feel sorry for you.
yeah, there's that. But make every shot count, right? So one of the things I know about this Fold AR is you need to practice and train with this a lot. Whipping this thing out, if you are going to be whipping this thing out with a bolt carrier not locked, then you have to train with that. But if you are going to be training it with it locked, I think it's a lot easier. So this is obvious. This is an Ambi from Ambi receiver from Blackout Defense. So the way that I like to run it is pretty much have the bolt locked all the way back. So when it does, all I have to do is just whip this thing out like this, and then pretty much fold it like that. This is my first time using it. Snap it together, you're ready to rock. There you go. Pretty much how it goes, right? And not only that, if taking it apart, that's pretty much how it goes as well. So another thing that I noticed is the gas block.
It's built in.
Yeah, it's built in. It's pretty solid. So I'm not, you know.
It's built in. It's tapered in a 2-piece system. As you can see right about here, it's more wider.
You want to show it for the camera, or you're
Yeah,
gonna stay
I'll bring
back
it
there,
up.
dude?
I'll bring it up.
There you go. Okay, go ahead, talk.
So you can see the circumference of the tube is a lot larger, and it tapers in. So it gives a nice, pretty solid type seal. I don't see where very much, you can tell if you look at it, very little amounts of gas escapes around. So it's not 100% sealed, but the way I'm pretty sure the gas block system is set up, it's allowed to compensate for that excess of gas to be released, so it can push through that.
Exactly.
But other than that, it's pretty good.
And so I know that Fold AR, they do 6.5 Creedmoor, 5.56, 223, and 300 blackout. So this is my 300 blackout and 9-inch. I will be throwing a suppressor onto it because I actually value my ears. Screw you, NFA. Yeah, so.
One thing to note about this.
Make sure you lock it.
That too. But especially I'll say when you're breaking it down, is you know how you like sometimes we're like kind of like go a little by little pressure and then it's released. You need to learn how to not baby it.
Yeah.
So
whack it out, dude.
You grab it, fuck, boom, break it out. So sometimes you also have to take into account that the bolt carrier will go forward time to time, and be cautious of that.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be your main concern, especially, I mean, if you have its own different types of lower. With the Ambi lower, I say it's your more risk because there's more buttons to be pushed at from here. But
I like Ambis.
Yeah, I don't know. You just got to be aware of that.
Exactly.
So, but other than that, bring it back together real quick. Boom.
Yeah, bringing it back together is amazing when that bolt carrier's back.
And then, same thing, like I said, you push here, but then you got to pull.
Yep.
So the best way I would say to do it is as soon as you click it in, you see how I immediately snapped it and the bolt already went over?
Yeah.
Went forward. Mm-hmm. But from there, I would just grab here, put pressure. Mm-hmm. As you put pressure, you pull and you lock it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a more secured way to handle it versus because like if you don't, that's your part you're gonna be fiddling. It's like, oh, and then you gotta push this. Oh, and then you gotta do that.
Right.
If you just put pressure here and maintain it constant and then just yank it and put it forward,
you're good.
So tricks of the trade, right?
Yeah.
Repetitions, you learn how to make it go faster and what's the best way to handle it, and more control, more ease of use, and you know, once you get it down, then it's like nothing. You can break this thing down in seconds, right?
There you go. Pretty much how it
Too
goes.
easy. And then bring it back forward, bolt to rear.
Good.
Boom. You see how fast I did that versus the first time?
That was good. That was solid. I like
see
that.
that?
That was solid.
Here you go, my guy. Pass through.
Okay.
Sponsored by Black Rifle. Not really.
Jesus Christ. He just got a mug on it. Anyways, but what's your cons on this thing, dude? Because you know, I shared with you a little bit of my pros too. Is, you know, it being a concealable rifle, which is great. It's actually not that heavy, and check this out. There's not much wiggle room in the upper and lower receiver, which is, I know a lot of people, they are very I guess
You do have to put an account that it's mil spec. The mil spec, there's always going to be a range.
Yeah.
You know, for example, like Blackout Defense, which I do highly recommend.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by them, but do highly recommend. They have a very tight tolerance.
Very
so
tight
they
tolerance.
Have very little to no wiggle at all.
Dual taper lock systems is amazing, dude.
It is. But with the mil spec, you're always going to have some play, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with the rifle to have some play here and there.
Yeah.
But there's going to be moved parts everywhere. You need to have mil spec. There's a mil spec for a reason, and that way you have compatibility to multi-manufacturers.
Not only that, but there's a magnet right here. If you guys see, there's a magnet right here.
Which I actually really do like it because it doesn't make it fly out.
Yeah,
it's more compact.
which is
it
great.
stays in there.
And not only that, you can switch your muzzle device out. So like I said, once I throw in my suppressor on here, which is going to be a 762 Ti from Huxworks.
30 cal cam?
Yes. So it'll be nice. So it'll literally be at the edge of this, which means that will be the ultimate concealable rifle for me. That will not blow my ears out, possibly. But yeah, dude, let's talk about the cons. Anything that you can think of?
The cons, I would say, when you're adding more features, especially when you're breaking down a rifle, you're going to add, what's it called? What was it? Is it Murphy's Law? Like something bad.
Murphy's Law, something that can happen will happen.
Yeah.
Well,
You're adding more parts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main thing out of
Right.
it, because you're basically having two pieces of a rifle being split and put together.
Yeah.
So by doing that, accuracy is not going to be there as much as a traditional rifle that is, locked in and torqued. But in this case, when you're in this kind of scenario, you're not really worrying about shooting about like 500 yards.
No, it's like CQB, up close and personal, maybe. Unless you're a cop and you actually like have this like in your trunk and you are running like maybe a 16 or a 12 or a 12.5, and you're running towards the shooter who is, inflicting damage to our society, then yeah, maybe that. But if you're a simple civilian who's getting shot at in, let's say like a mall or a gym or, just a public place, and you have this, then, you do what you can to take care of your family. I mean, him and I, we did a couple of drills, what you would do if you're alone, if you're with your family, with loved ones, if your loved ones are also concealing as well. Just stuff to continually practice with, and just to be very aware of. Now, I know that you can actually take the pin out so it doesn't have to do that. So that is another feature that they actually added.
What?
So instead of it folding, let's say you don't want it to fold, you can go ahead, fold it back. So there's this pin right here that all you gotta do is take it out. I can't remember which it was.
Yeah, you just take it out.
You take it out and it won't fold. So they gave you that option too, which I think is pretty neat. So if you don't want it to fold, you can, but
you just take it apart completely.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what they do.
I don't really see the use of that. I mean,
Exactly, it's fold AR for a freaking reason,
It'll defeat the purpose.
Yeah, it's like having a concealed pistol, not carrying it outside. Doesn't make sense. Or carrying it with you. But
other than that, I don't really see too much of a con. It's 300 blackout. It's meant for within 100-yard range, anyways.
yeah, and for quietness for my ears.
Yeah, speaking of ears, I got tinnitus. It's got worse, so there's that.
That is his issue. But I do have, when I first received this, my lower, the lower that came with it, it was pretty standard. It wasn't ambi at all. But it did not accept any P2 mags or P1 mags. It does accept Lancer mags and Gen 3 mags for Gen 3 P mags. It was really, really finicky. I actually recorded a little bit of what happened, so you can see that.
I want to test this trigger real quick.
It's a 3-pound trigger.
Yeah, I want to test it real quick.
Go for it. Blackout. Dude, it's a blackout defense trigger.
Man, that was me. I still want to test out the trigger, right?
I like running my triggers at 3. See, there you go.
That's very tight.
Yep.
If you know how to shoot, my guy, you can run this thing like a machine gun.
Oh, I know.
Finger.
I know.
He knows, people. He knows. But you know what? I gotta teach him. So.
Yeah. So, but anyways, so yeah, I think that's all what we have for folding AR. Is there anything else you want to talk about it, dude? I think we covered everything.
We sure did. Like I said, very compact. Put it in a backpack.
Yeah.
Bring it out. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, see, that's that. Practice.
Remember, guys, slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Yeah.
So practice slowly. And
See, I try to rush that, so.
he did. Try to rush it, and it doesn't work.
Try to look cool. Try to look cool. See, Bo went back to forward. But.
He nearly knocked over his coffee.
Sponsored by Black Rifle.
Okay, but anyways, but yeah, that's all what we have for today. Hopefully you guys learned a couple of thing or two from the drills. If you guys have a drill that you guys can think of running something like a concealed rifle, run it. Let me know how it goes. I'm definitely down to try some more drills when it comes to a concealed rifle. I know that Fold AR is sending me more stuff on what kind of drills they want me to do too, so maybe you'll look into that. I'll probably throw it in a short or something like that. But upcoming things, Rios, you want to share with them what we're doing like next week?
Oh, sure. Next week we're gonna be going out to the range, aka public lands, and out to the wildlife and nature. You know, we're gonna be doing a lot of drills. We're gonna be doing long distance.
Let them see your face. Jesus.
See my face?
Yeah.
Man, I am mysterious. Sponsored by Black Rifle Cars. Not really.
No, you're not. Okay, anyways, keep going. We're gonna be running.
We're gonna be running drills. It's about we have multiple people, around 10 or more people. We're gonna be doing some night shooting, long distance shooting, some CQB. We're doing some raids, team tactics, teamwork, communication, all those good fun stuff. Half of us are there. Half the group's military with a good experience. Half of them are new shooters, avid shooters. They're learning. They're just getting into it. They're learning self-defense and learning how to do communication and working together.
So it's not something that most channels I've seen has actually done this. So what we want to do is we want to just educate people who want to get more proficient in this, and they're more, especially when they're running with a couple of people, when they have their own circle of friends who share similar interests and they want to get better. So
what beats one shooter?
Two.
Two shooters. What beats two shooters?
Three.
Three shooters.
Yeah, we're going to be doing long range cover too, which I think will be freaking badass.
So just put in mind, this is going to be a little bit more dangerous situation that we're going to be putting people in there. We will have medical supplies and tensions, and we have emergency scenarios set up in case anything happens like that. But we're going to be doing this in a very safe manner as possible, with safety signals, radio communications, all comes into play. So please do not be doing this at home if you're not very experienced or you don't understand, and not working with trained professionals.
Yeah.
And
because common sense is not common these days, guys. Don't blame me when shit goes down, right? But like I said, at the end of the day, if you guys are running drills, ranges out there, stuff like that, make sure to just have, for the love of God, IFAKs and tourniquets, and just throw them
pressure pads, tourniquets,
chest
wraps,
pads, everything. Like, not gonna say everything, but just
little boo-boo kits, band-aids, you know, just in case.
Yeah, and I would
chapstick.
I would at least go with someone who's experienced professional and someone who doesn't have an ego up their ass. That's another thing that kind of holds this.
I definitely don't have that.
No, you don't. You do. But yeah, just,
I know what I'm doing though. So.
Yeah, because remember, we want to normalize this. That's the whole point of this, is to normalize civilians protecting each other. That includes, you know, I've seen videos of civilians protecting law enforcement when they get shot, which I think is pretty badass. You know, so why not we do our civil duty on just learning these things and just have it be normal? We can actually protect each other.
Yeah.
So
that's all we're here for.
Yep, pretty much. So other than that, I'm not sure if you want to do it in like a series or break it down into separate videos, or make it one long ass video. What do you think, Rios?
I mean, we'll play it by ear. I feel like.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear.
I know it's gonna take some time. We're gonna be doing a lot of videos and a lot of shooting, so it's gonna be quite a bit.
Who knows? You might see more of him because, you know, there's only so much one man can do on a freaking channel. So
he wants me.
No, I don't.
Sponsored by Black Rifle Cars.
Every time you say that, dude, I'm just gonna bleep that out. All right, but yeah, we're actually gonna go shoot a little bit more, you know, this channel is a very small one, so I'm not sure how you guys want to support us. I mean, honestly, subscribing, comment, liking, all that other fun jazz. Yeah, you can do it.
You could just say pay Rios. Put in the comments down below.
Or just pay me.
All right, give me a budget.
No. But in all reality, I don't think this channel will ever get monetized. I don't even think I wanted to get monetized, because who likes ads and stuff like that? But you know, I'll come up with some ideas if you guys want to see more stuff, because we're going to be doing a lot of crazy stuff. We do a lot of crazy stuff, and We just want to help other
I
people.
don't think we do a lot of crazy stuff, but we will get to do a lot of crazy stuff.
We get to do some more better crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to do like.
This definitely beats someone going to the range, to a little gun range, indoor gun range, and just pop, pop, pop. No, we make every fucking round. Excuse my language. Bleep! We'll make every round count. Bleep. Sponsored by Bleep.
Okay, guys. If there's anything else you guys, want to, I guess, see on this thing, let me know, and we'll just take it from there. Sound good?
Sounds good. Catch you guys later.
Peace, guys.